When Detroit took the other Sanders, I saw a big grin come across your face.
I was so happy but I was kind of scared. I thought Detroit was going to take me. I would have asked for so much money that I had to put me on layaway.
On layaway, uh-huh. No
We
baseball
went back
leverage
inside,
there,
sat
huh?
down, had a few drinks, but all he kept talking about was glory days. Well, I'll pass it by, glory days, and the wank of a young girl's eye, glory days.
How do you pay, man? If you don't write checks, how do you pay these guys?
Straight cash, homie.
Pass you by, glory days, and the wank of a young girl's eye, glory days, glory days. Well, they'll pass you by, glory days.
Welcome back to what was the worst Sunday on record. And I'm not even gonna look it up. It was. No other atrocity took place like that on a Sunday. This is Glory Days, and we are brought to you by time being a linear circle. I mean, everything sucks.
It took you 1 week into the new season just to be tripping over fucking football and yourself, man.
Yeah, I saw zero fun football from things I wanted to see fun football from. But yeah, that's our sponsor. Time is just a constant circle, and the Bears will be bad forever.
Oh, it was only week 1, buddy. There's lots of fun football to be had.
Coming from a fucking Bengals fan who's
Yeah,
used
it's
to watching
different.
his team suck in the first week and then bounce back to finish in the AFC Championship.
Every year
Nope.
you have a quarterback that just knows how to play. He just didn't do anything. He took
First-
preseason off again.
Yeah, first 2 weeks are always bad for him. So, you just gotta have optimism and stop reading all the fear-mongering. I think that's where we're at with this. Or live in your misery.
Yeah, I got
I'm
some
with you. I think you should live in your misery, Tristan.
All right, I'm gonna just speed round us through a week 1 little recap here, and then we'll get right into it. We've got the Thursday nighter. Detroit's beat the Vikings. Moving over to the weekend, we had the Vikings falling
That's
flat.
thing you said.
What?
You just said that
The Vikings
Detroit,
were
first
yeah.
of all, you
Yo,
pluralized. You-
Detroit beat the Chiefs.
Yep.
I was mixing my sentences.
I like calling them the
You
Detroits.
have dyslexia of the talking, sir.
Hey guys, I think we need just a hard reset on this. Just
Everybody-
mentally.
Everybody should breathe.
Yeah. Can we all just deep breath? I'm
Now
carrying
my
on.
Achilles is torn.
Hey, when Jordan Love becomes a Jet, maybe he'll get like 12 plays in to honor his predecessor. Anyways, we go over Sunday. We had the Vikings falling flat against the Buccaneers. 49ers did not keep the score close and scored lots of points against the Steelers, winning that game. Falcons thump up Bryce Young in his Panthers debut. Browns have a week 1 scrimmage against local Cincinnati Pee Wee team. It goes as you'd expect. See, when your DN's doing Allen Iverson crossovers,
That was pretty cool.
that was cool. That was cool as hell. Commanders fight off the Cardinals, get the win there. Jags get the win against the Colts. Ravens sacrifice half of their team to beat the Texans.
Worth it.
Totally worth it.
Sleepy Giant.
The Saints squeak past the Titans. Raiders and Jimmy Garoppolo continue trend of making the Broncos look like a bad team. The Rams bounce the Seahawks on the road. Did you guys see that sound clip of Gino running away from Aaron Donald? It's just, oh my god. I love it. The Bears football season is instantly less fun after loss to Packers.
So
I
fun.
think it might be over.
It's not over. There's still some fight in that dog.
It might be over in the sense, like, I think if they had the option to not suit up for the rest of the year, half that team might say, yeah, Chase Claypool for sure would.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going back to Canada. We had the Dolphins and the Chargers have a wild shootout. Dolphins run away with that win. Well, not run away. Squeaked out with it. Eagles almost dropped the ball against Mac Jones and the Patriots, but hold on for the win. Cowboys did all right. Aaron Rodgers' career as a Jet lasted about 30 seconds, but Josh Allen decided he likes throwing to the guys in green more. And so Jets win with the OT walk-off, which was sweet.
Tripping. That was a tripping penalty that sprung that.
Oh, where was the flag, though?
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. They would have kicked the game-winning field goal immediately, but it was tripping.
Yeah. Well, we'll never know. But
yeah, I guess not.
This is a lot like the Mark Andrews block in the back and Sam Hubbard's Rumble in the Jungle thing. So that's week 1. You guys got anything on that before we jump over to week 2?
Yeah, oh my God, Vic Fangio was bad at coaching defense.
Yeah, it's gonna take him a bit to
It's like 120 points scored that game. Almost. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, I was really wrong on that. Got the right pick in there, but I should have stuck with my guns of it's gonna be a high score.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be over. We were like, what? And we talked you out of it.
Yeah, I should have stuck to my guns a lot last week.
You should have.
Say this much, I don't think I'm going to be doing too many more Packer picks, but that's just because
I
of
don't
other stuff.
I really don't know if they're going to be all right. I don't think they're going to look that good again. I think Chicago is probably going to be getting ready for the first overall pick again. Their O-line and D-line are so bad, and they have so many guys in the secondary that like are talented but kind of just start doing their own thing.
That's a recipe for success.
But to be fair, they start doing their own thing like 8 seconds into covering someone. They're like, that's an eternity. I'm freelancing.
Yeah, at that point, somebody else up front kind of needs to step up, I think.
My guy's not going to be the only one that's open after 8 seconds.
Yeah.
Hey.
They look like the worst team in the league. And Justin Fields didn't look like any better. He was still holding on to the ball, missing throws. Looked cool when he ran it, but man, Luke Getzey called a bad play, like just bad game called. I don't think it's going to be a fun year. I think they're going to be picking first overall.
So you get a fun draft.
Yeah, and hopefully
You
you find a super shitty too. And if they have 1, 2, I say quarterback.
Let's
get the
trade both of them
competition.
away and just roll with Justin Fields again.
Draft Deion Sanders' kid and then Deion Sanders with the 2. Come back if you used a high pick.
The transfer portal to Chicago is now open.
Yeah.
Dude, you would get sick alum to come join. It'd be like that commercial they have the old guys playing.
Where Emmitt Smith looks exhausted just walking out.
Yeah. Again, he would probably look better than Chase Claypool out there because he looked exhausted on every play. He had to do stuff.
And they didn't ask a lot from him. Like they didn't. They
No.
weren't like, "Hey man, we need you to go and wreck this game." They're like, "Hey, do you want to go out there and just try?" He's like, "Oh, fuck that, fam."
Yeah. I don't know. The only excuse he could possibly come up with is just like, oh, I'm too emotionally exhausted because Abbotsford's on fire.
That's true. I'm dealing with real world shit.
Yeah. After
I
that,
donated all my money to Hawaii already.
that created my entire football watching experience. I don't remember what happened in any other game. Just that game. It was bad, and it got bad so fast. I did catch the Niners just going nuts on the Steelers, though.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, Brandon Ayuk is a guy. You don't think who's the guy?
Kenny Pickett.
Oh fuck
Oh,
no!
no.
That guy wears gloves.
I think we were saying this last year that he's not that dude, but
TJ Watt.
Everyone-
though.
oh yeah, yeah, and he's about to have himself a big fucking week here against that gigantic human Cleveland has at right tackle. That thing is a mountain of a man. But
Well,
before we get over to it, maybe we can bring a little. Yeah, well, I got that already queued up for the summary of that. How'd you guys' fantasy teams do?
didn't even-
Gary, you're doing a draft right now.
One across
But-
the board last week in my other 2 leagues. Fuck yeah, I absolutely spanked Tristan in the Goonies League.
Okay,
then-
so he didn't even look. So
Okay.
spoiler.
Well, I fucking rolled you.
yeah.
Fucking burr.
Nope, football's dead to me this week. I probably
But-
won't look unless the Bears, and if the Bears don't beat the Bucks, I should just send money across the board to anybody that's not me for winners, because I
You drafted a lot of Bears.
drafted a lot of Bears and put too much. I cared this year. I thought it was going to be fun, and it's not. And I don't think I'm going to watch.
I love this phase that you go through each year. I love it. It's my favorite.
Personal despair.
Yeah. Week.
Self-loathing.
Yeah.
We kind of fucked up, but okay.
You got to play the Bengals every week too, or whatever it was. Hey,
No,
that
they
was
should
a
just-
feel good.
They should just play the AFC North every week, and they would be undefeated and win the Super Bowl.
That was the year they only beat the AFC North.
Yeah, but they haven't lost to the AFC North since then, have they?
Last time they played them, I think they only beat the Bengals. And they got
okay.
every other.
Beat the shit out of them.
They did beat the shit out of the Bengals.
Oh yeah, Tyler
Yeah.
Huntley won, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the Bears had one touchdown on a broken 80-yard play.
Yeah, I remember that.
They got shut out by Cleveland.
Well, that's not great. Not even Bengals did that.
I think
You know,
was
I'll
crazy.
show you the.
had like 11 seconds. And that was 2 years ago, though. So
And just because there's nowhere else for me to wedge this in, this is just my favorite post game thing that I think I've heard.
Because I called their ass elves, and we just lost to some elves, so I'm pissed on my part. I'm not pissed on that. And like I said, man, we got a missed opportunity.
I'm pissed we just lost some elves. I called them ass elves and we lost some elves. Yeah, you did, Jamar. You fucking did, buddy. But
You know, Keaton, it's a good thing you're such a fucking traitor in fantasy and you didn't load up on Bengals play.
oh, trust me, I had him as my wide receiver 1. If I didn't
But-
have,
You resisted
Fucking-
the urge to have Joe Burrow as your QB1, and that's the difference.
it's true. Kirk Cousins, thank you, sweetie. Which is, I don't know how many people are picking him, but
Kirk Cousins is going to win MVP this year because he's going to play every game. Tua will have better numbers, but Tua's also only going to play, I think, till week 6 or 7. And then his back is going to be gumbo and his brain is going to be fucking scrambled eggs. Yeah.
man, if he keeps on pace and plays to week 7, he still might finish with 4,500 yards.
It's not possible. Tyreek Hill's set to break the single season rushing or receiving record by week 10.
Yeah. He's on pace, what is it, 3,000 yards or something? Like,
That's insane.
hilarious.
if Tua plays the whole season, I could see him getting the single season. I'm not saying 3,000, but getting the record for, like, the way he gets it and just shit. It's wild.
Scariest receiver in the NFL. So fast.
And they
Especially-
have his kryptonite on that team, so nobody has Eli Apple. Idiots. The whole league, dumb.
That's why he
Anyways.
was signed as insurance.
100%. Not to play, just to no one else can stop them. So, okay, we're jumping over to week 2 previews.
Wait, we do pick'ems.
What's that? Ooh,
Did our-
pick'ems.
Okay, so Keaton and I both finished tied. We both got 11 games right. And Tristan, you got 10.
Hey, that's not bad for an opening week.
No, it really wasn't. We all missed on the Chiefs. All of us. We all missed on the Seahawks and Rams. We all missed on the Bengals. And we all missed on the Vikes. And then we had varying success in other games. Panthers and Falcons. Keaton was the only one who got it. Packers, Bears. I was the only one who got it. Raiders, Broncos. I was the only one who got it.
I definitely remember taking the Falcons.
Are you sure?
I'll
No,
go listen.
I was
but-
ISO on the Falcons.
Oh, that doesn't sound right, but okay.
And then I took the Bills like a fucking dummy. I even knew Aaron Rodgers was going to get hurt. I just didn't count on Josh Allen fucking hating life.
Man, you see he's just skyrocket leads the league in turnover since he came into it.
Yeah.
At like fucking 80 plus.
He plays crazy fun though, so
He does.
He wants a fucking shootout every week. He's just an absolute cowboy.
yeah.
I don't know how else to put it. He truly is just a fucking cowboy. It's like Aaron Rodgers got hurt and he's like, fuck this game. If I'm not going to get a shootout, I don't want to play.
He went to school to be a cowboy in Wyoming or wherever he went.
That is the only major available in the state. That and Jehovah's Witness.
I'd go cowboy.
Way more fun.
I feel a lot of them double major in both of those. So.
Okay.
All right, week 2, we kick things off Thursday night. We've got the Vikings at the Eagles. Eagles definitely need to pick their shit up compared to how they played against the Patriots. Vikings need to just not ignore Justin Jefferson down in the red zone, I'd say. But
Eagles by 40.
Oh, I'm taking the Eagles. Kirk Cousins in primetime? Oh, yeah, I'm taking the Eagles.
Kirk Cousins against the Eagles.
oh, yeah, we've seen this.
Pummel him?
Yeah, he had through like 4 picks or 3 picks.
Yeah, like I think they're gonna shit kick him again.
Yeah.
Yo, some sad news. N'Kobe Dean's fucked up, eh?
Oh, what?
Yeah, he left that game in a boot.
Ooh, Eagles by 20.
Slightly less.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Eagles for sure. So.
All right.
So then we jump from that. We go over to the Sunday morning games. I'll get this one out of the way. The Ravens at the Bengals. Ravens got a lot of injuries that I think Bengals probably need to take advantage of. Bengals need to fucking bottle up that Zay Flowers because that guy's shifty.
Electric.
Yeah, he's like a little lightning bolt in a bottle.
Viagra pill with a smiley face on it.
Yeah, you know what? He kind of is. I'm so disheartened by week 1 and week 2 with this fucking team, but I'm going Bengals. I would never pick the Ravens over them.
Right?
Not always.
The Jets?
Yeah, it was week 2. No, they beat the brakes off the Jets last year in week 2. They lost to the fucking Steelers in week 1. Right? That's how it went last year?
Yeah, last year they lost to the Steelers, and then they played... Who the fuck was it in week 2? They played a tight one, but...
with Joe Flacco.
Yeah, because was it 2 years ago where they played the Jets with Mike White?
Yeah.
And he
fucking...
turned into Mike the Messiah?
Fucking Michael Jordan.
You're right.
This is helping me with my pick.
Well, I'm taking the Ravens, if it helps. I also don't think any of their starters that are supposedly day-to-day actually play this week. So they might be rolling out like less than like half their starting line. And
is it Marcus Williams that they're trying to be like, yeah, he might be good? It's like, that guy's tit is blowing out 4 feet off his chest right now.
I mean, technically you can play with a torn pec. You just can't play if you have it surgically repaired because it won't heal. So he gets to decide.
I hope they do play him. There's a chance Marlon Humphrey's back, they're saying, though.
Yeah, I don't think so. 4 weeks was the minimum for his foot surgery, and it's 4 weeks like today.
Oh.
So he's not. You're going Bengals? Okay, nice.
Is Ronnie Stanley going to ever play a full season?
Hey, man. I don't know what the fuck happened to his ankle when he broke it against the Patriots like 3 years ago, but whoever put it back together did a bad job. Like, they didn't do it right because it's not staying.
It's not staying where it's supposed to.
It's bad. He's a big man. You need ankles. Like,
he's a very big man.
Should build a fucking space shuttle on a fat guy's ankles, but you don't. Not Ronnie Stanley's, at least.
No.
Got them Challenger ankles.
Oh, God.
Built Ford rough. All right, so we're all good for that one. We go over
Oh,
to.
Bengals? I didn't hear you choose.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going Bengals. Yeah. Bears at Bucks.
Bucks.
That
They're gonna
was
play zone and
sad.
blitz the fuck out of Justin Fields, and he can't handle that. That's all. The Packers only went man one play that whole game, and it just stymies him.
I also am taking the Bucks.
Yeah.
I also like Mike Evans might only catch like 2-3 catches a game, but one of them is always for a touchdown. So, and I think that's the difference.
Yeah, I'll probably
They might run away with it.
I'll
Bears?
probably jump on the Bucks for this one.
Yeah, the Bucks defense is decent, and the Bears offense is sub-decent, and their defense is probably going to be the worst in the league again. I'm ready for double top 5, top 10 picks. New GM, new coach, new everything. I think their 2-year plan has been bad so far. You knew you had the worst O-line and D-line going into last year. That's bad that it's the same case. You did very minimal things to fix it.
Because they gave up 4 sacks in week 1, so yeah. Ugh.
They gave up. I think they only didn't have pressure on like
The plays he ran.
out of 50. Like they gave up pressure every time instantly. Yeah, I say get rid of everyone, run it back with new stuff, and just whoever your head coach is, make sure it's the Niners OC.
Hey man, at least your O-line wasn't so bad that the D-line was practicing their fucking Allen Iverson impression over
That's
top
just
of them.
because the Packers have no swag.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
I'm
swaggerless.
I'm sitting here being like, you know what? That bitch fucking Joe Burrow didn't stay in the whole game. Danny fucking Dimes stayed in and rode that ship to the fucking ground. Danny Dimes is the fucking band on the Titanic. Joe Burrow is that fucking coward who's trying to throw that woman and child off the fucking life raft.
Joe Burrow's the guy in the airplane because he has $275 million fucking dollars. He's not
That's
on
true.
the boat.
Hey,
Yeah.
all those assholes were rich too. Don't fucking kid yourself.
They were rich, but they weren't Joe Burrow rich, baby. He said that fucking sucks to be on that. And the Titanic in this example is the Bengals fucking rest of their offense. It's the rest of the team.
You know what? I am fucking loaded. I'm not hanging out here anymore.
Yeah.
Like basketball when Reamer gets paid.
Exactly. Awful. All right, we jump over to the Chargers at the Titans. Chargers are going to have a chance to get lots and lots of Ryan Tannehill interceptions.
How long do you guys think Ryan Tannehill stays the starter? Like, I watched quite a bit of that Saints game.
Ooh.
It was fucking horrendous.
Saints defense, I'll give it, man. Stingy.
Hey, I said the Saints would have a
Yep.
top 10 D.
Dude, there was a hilarious play in there where Derek Carr just throws the ball like probably 20, 30 feet off the ground, and Taysom Hill goes up one-handed to get it. It's just so comically far away, but it's like, that's hilarious that he's running your deep post in the end zone, and that he's like, I'm not at this.
Oh, that's fun. That is funny.
At one point
Yeah,
when I saw that game, I was like, he needs to stop force feeding this to Hopkins. And I kind of like looked at everything. I was like, who the fuck else is there to throw it to? Like,
Honestly, throw the ball to Hopkins 20 times a game. And then run the ball with Derrick Henry and run fucking screens and quick outs with Tajay Spears. That's your offense.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
for that reason, I'm taking the Chargers.
Same.
Yeah. Chargers.
Chargers by 20.
All right. We go over. We've got the Chiefs at the Jags. Chiefs have Chris Jones back now. Hopefully they fucking traded Kadarius Toney for his contract. Jags, do they just kind of... They need to use Travis Etienne.
ETN?
Etienne?
They got Zay Jones.
Zay Jones, dude.
He
That
is-
guy will not fucking go away.
Zay Jones is elite.
He's here to stay. That guy's a fucking dog. He scored, didn't he?
He sure fucking did.
Man, we have to put a segment in each week that just kind of covers what Zay Jones has been up to lately. Like, where he had lunch, what he's been doing. Just,
when I had Instagram, I followed him, so I was up to date on all of that. He did fun stuff.
it just, good for him, man. Good for fucking him.
I'm going to take the Chiefs in this, just by the way. I'm just going to take the Chiefs. I just don't think they lose 2 in a row under Andy Reid to start the year.
I think the Jaguars are for real, but yeah, Andy Reid will have them ready to go.
Although, it is in Jacksonville, and Florida is a separate planet from Earth. So,
Sure, it's going to be weird and muggy.
fuck. I think actually, you know what? I'm taking the Jags. I don't think that people don't win in Florida. That is just a completely different planet. I've seen so many good teams lose in Florida. I watched Jay Cutler lead the Dolphins to a fucking victory over a Tom Brady Patriots, like an ass kicking in Florida. Infinite advantage. High scoring game though.
I'm just gonna
I think there's going to be some points.
Have a winning record against Brady.
Well, I mean, he split with him that year, so how often did he play him as a Bear?
Do you unfortunately think he's 0-1 against him as a Bear? Because the first time Brady lost to him was with the Bucs. The year they won the Super Bowl, they lost to him in Week 5 to put the Nick Foles-led Bears 5-0. And goes to an 8-8 playoff berth.
And then that was the double doink, right?
No, that was the year they were 12-4.
Oh, okay.
That broke Matt Nagy's brain.
Man, Matt Nagy's play calling, though, it might be the downfall if fucking Andy Reid doesn't rein that back in.
He gets so fucking, cute with the
just
plays.
dumb shit, man.
Oh, man, he loves the 3rd and 1.
With the fucking tight end underneath.
And the fucking pitch, flea flicker, weird shit. Man, just run the fucking ball.
Yeah, Matt Nagy's he's gonna lose play calling abilities.
Keats, you taking the Chiefs?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Chiefs in this one. Yeah.
Okay.
Although I think this game it's gonna be less than 10 points between winner. I'll say that.
High scoring, though, right?
Yeah, we're gonna talk high 20s, low 30s.
For each team.
I'm taking the most is average midfield. These guys will score a touchdown. Yeah. We go over. We've got the Colts at the Texans. I'm coming out the gate with this one. I'm taking the Colts. AR-15 looked good. Will Anderson Jr., though, he also looked very good for the Texans.
I'm also going to take the Colts, but this is going to be a wildly low-scoring game. The Texans' defense is for real. It's actually good. Their offense is just fucking horrendous. They have no receivers. Robert Woods is by far their best receiver.
Ooh, that's not good.
No, that's not good at all.
I don't know. That's gonna be that's a tough one.
It is.
Yeah, I'll take the Colts squeaking one out. Actually, no, I'm taking Texans.
Fuck.
I gotta make up ground.
Making bad picks is not how you do that, my friend.
Oh boy. He chose a good time to walk away because we're going to go to the Packers at Falcons. Jordan Love did look pretty fucking legit.
Jordan Love's going to be a Hall of Famer.
I'm going to take the Packers, but I disagree. I watched Jordan Love miss a lot of throws on 1st and 2nd down. He just seems to always make a good throw on 3rd down.
That's what Aaron Rodgers did.
Aaron Rodgers, he made some plays on 1st and 2nd down.
Yeah, but just against the Bears, he would just torture them on 3rd and 4th downs. Sunday was the exact same game we've been watching for 12 years.
This is what PTSD looks like. This right here. This.
The Bears have been actually shitty 12 of the last 13 years. In the last
this Packers-Falcons game turned into this?
1 year they were good. And that was the double doink. Other than that, they've been either the worst team in the league or a bottom 10 team. They're a fucking horribly run franchise. So the Packers will continue to win because time's a circle.
Okay. I'm taking the Falcons for this one. Jesse Bates with his 2 picks in week 1. I think he's gonna hawk a few from Jordan Love.
No, because they're gonna have a game plan.
Bijan Robinson's he's a dude. He looked more like Kyle Pitts than Kyle Pitts ever has in that offense, so I like it. We go. Gary, did you get your pick for that one? You taking Packers?
Packers, yeah, I said that when Tristan said that.
Okay, sorry, I was lost in his loathing.
It's okay.
We go over to the Raiders at the Bills. Raiders just need to play smooth, man, and capitalize on Josh Allen fucking up, and they can walk out of here like with a 21-7 win. Like, straight up. But same time, flip side of that, Bills just wrangle in Josh Allen just a touch, and good things can happen for them too. Like the Stephon Diggs connection, like in that Jets game on that last drive when they went down to tie it up, they force-fed the ball to him, and everyone knew it was going there. Like, nobody stopped it. So, like, that connection's still there.
Just really quick, we all took the Packers last game, right? Everyone
I took the Falcons.
You took you're the fucking one.
They got my boy Jesse Bates.
I want to go Raiders here, but I think the Bills will bounce back.
Yeah, Bills at home, for sure.
Oh, I want the Raiders just to hand the ball to Josh Jacobs 100 times and just throttle him.
Yeah, but they won't. They also fucking hate throwing to tight ends, by the way.
Yeah, I did notice that.
They threw one pass to Austin Hooper all game. And Hunter Renfrow, 0 targets.
Because tight ends tell their head coach not to talk about their wedding. He hates that. So he doesn't like the football.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Bills here. Kind of same with the Chiefs. They shouldn't be dropping 2 games in a row. We go to the Seattle Seahawks at Detroit Lions.
Lions, baby. Fuck
yeah, Jared Goff.
That money. Line.
Jared Goff in the dome? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
free money.
They might score 100.
Yeah, free money.
I just need the Seahawks 3 receivers to all catch 8 touchdown passes.
Which, I don't know, man.
Oh, that for sure.
Yeah.
Whereas Keaton would call them the Detroits.
The Detroiters. Okay, so that's all the morning games. We go to the afternoon games, picking off with the 49ers at the Rams.
Niners.
Rams looked good last week.
Yeah,
Brandon Ayuk looked good last week.
Sean McVay.
The Niners, I think, looked like the best team in the league last week.
I mean, they played a pretty shitty Pittsburgh team, so let's just...
In Pittsburgh, at 10 a.m. their time, that body clock is real, man.
Kenny Pickett was wearing 2 gloves playing quarterback.
Who would you say looked better?
Just in general? Well, I mean, the Lions looked pretty good.
Oh, yeah, the Lions didn't look... The Lions should have lost their game. Kansas City played as bad as Kansas City could.
If Kadarius Toney catches even one of those 3 footballs, then
Jacksonville looked good. Jacksonville looked good,
but man...
Jacksonville was sloppy, though.
Yeah.
They gave up that big old touchdown to DeForest Buckner. Niners
Miami looked good. Not their defense.
Their defense looked bad, yeah. Like,
but fuck their offense, man. I mean...
Like, the Cowboys had a bigger game, but I think it was like the Giants played shitty. Yeah, the Steelers weren't good. Like, man, the Niners look for real, for real.
Yeah, and the fact that the Cowboys are still the Cowboys, it's like, there's that undertone there. They could have won by 60, and I'd been like, eh.
Yeah, the Niners won't fuck it up until the NFC Championship.
where they will fuck it up hard.
After beating the
100%.
Cowboys in the divisional round.
Yeah. Oh, brutal. For this game though, I'm going to take the 49ers.
Me too.
So,
Yeah, I'm also taking the Niners.
we go over to Giants at Cardinals. Giants just need to tighten their fucking shit up.
Yo, Cardinals looked way more confident than I thought they were going to be.
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah. Do you think they roll Josh Dobbs again for week 2, or
I think they're going to get a new quarterback.
they're just gonna mix it up, eh?
They're going to be the first team to have 17 different starters.
I mean, talk about making yourself hard to scout, though.
Yeah. Some might say impossible. The Giants look so bad, but I'm gonna call it a bit of a bounce back here, and I'm gonna go with the Giants.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Giants as well.
Yeah, for a team in need of a bounce back, the Cardinals are kind of a nice remedy. I will take the Giants.
Yeah. Okay, we've got the Commanders at the Broncos. So Commanders need to keep Sam Howell upright. He got sacked, 6 or 7 times?
When he wasn't sacked, he was running recklessly into the first defender he can find at all times. That guy loves getting blown the fuck up.
Did you see when he got put in the double leg lock across his head by like the D tackle? And he's like sitting upright and the tackle's got his legs around his head and just like snaps him down to the ground with it. It was wild, man. Sam Howell's into some shit.
Dude, he is the definition of the body craves contact.
Who wants that being their like title? Broncos, they need to give that ball to Samaje Perine. He had like 5.1 yards per carry average, but they just opted to not give it to him.
He also punched himself in the nuts in the first quarter, and it was fucking hilarious. I thought he hurt his groin, and it turns out he just fucking bagged himself.
I'm just gonna quickly repeat. The body craves contact.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what type of contact. You can self-inflict.
I know they're the Commanders, but they'll always be a football team to me, so I'm taking the football team from Washington.
I think I'm gonna go Broncos here. I think, yeah.
Where is it?
In Denver.
In Denver.
Yeah, give me the Broncos. Broncos in September. It's weird weather. It's hot and high, I guess.
Hot and high, yeah.
I mean, they only managed 16 points against the fucking Raiders.
Yeah, but
I'm
those
just
Raiders
throwing that out
they were
there.
hungry.
If the Broncos lose this one, I have all faith in they're going to be racing the Bears for a top pick, and they should fuck off.
All right, we go to Jets at the Cowboys.
Give me the boys.
Yep, Cowboys.
Yeah.
Unless
Jets
Tom
defense, though, looks good.
Yeah. They just didn't score enough touchdowns for me to feel confident. The Cowboys defense, they scored a lot of touchdowns.
If Tom
Yeah, they
Brady
did.
did step in and won the Super Bowl with the Jets, though, that would be really, really funny.
Yeah, that would make me really happy, to be entirely honest. Not because Tom Brady won, but just because that's like such a fuck you to the Patriots in general.
And Aaron Rodgers just being like, you wanted to try this? Nope, that's my thing.
Yeah, I'm going to do it better. Oh, I hope he doesn't. So we go to Sunday night. We've got the Dolphins at the Patriots. Simple game plan for the Dolphins. Just give it to the fast kid.
Yup, fins up.
Yeah.
Washed.
Patriots defense, man, looked good in that Eagles game. Eagles looked sloppy, but like better showing from the Pats than I thought I was going to see all year. So they got that going. But Dolphins, I'm taking the Dolphins.
Same.
So
Too fast.
it's too fast.
It's pretty furious, too.
And they're probably a family.
Okay, can somebody, before
Coronas.
we do the next 2 games, can somebody please explain why we have 2 Monday night games on week 2 of the NFL season that start an hour apart?
I'm gonna
there,
guess
a
like
reason?
Amazon Prime, but I've got no idea.
One's on ESPN2 and one's on ABC.
I only get ESPN 8, the Ocho.
You might get the Bengals game, week 1 recap.
That'd be fucking funny.
No, I legit have no idea.
One of them's a disgusting game, right? The Saints play.
Saints and Panthers. And
then the
Browns and Steelers.
Steelers.
I'm not gonna lie, both kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
Brown Steelers, honestly, the only reason my brain tricked me into thinking it's good is AFC North matchups are usually good, but the Browns are a wrecking crew this year. They're just going to run that.
What game?
You did see how bad that offense looked, right?
27 points.
Their kicker, Dustin Hopkins or whoever, legit. That guy's he's got a leg.
His name's not DeAndre Hopkins. I just saw D. Hopkins was getting field goals, and I was like, that's so funny that the Titans are letting him kick.
No, it's I think it's Dustin Hopkins.
For the Browns.
Okay, Monday night, Saints at Panthers. I'm taking the Saints.
Yeah,
Panthers dropped to 0-2.
Yeah, Saints. Saints.
I hope the Panthers are bad.
Yep, we got that.
That'll give me solace.
Will you have fun, though?
No, this year's not fun anymore.
Fun is no longer an option.
Fun died with the 4th and 1
Oh boy.
on the opening drive.
Yeah. Fun tends to die when those don't work.
No, don't love the direct snap for the tight end on a sweep.
All right, we are not making Saints and Panthers about you. We are not doing that. We're moving on. Browns at Steelers. Part of me just instinctively is like, no, Steelers don't lose to the Browns.
Bounce back game.
Yeah, I'm going to say the Steelers, and my rationale is this. If the season ended on Tuesday, Mike Tomlin still wouldn't have a losing season. I know it's flimsy, but that's what I'm going with. That's why I'm taking the Steelers.
Yeah. I'm also going to go with the Steelers. I just think bounce back game.
That being said, the Steelers look really fucking bad and could not stop the run, so I'm going with the Browns. So
But the Browns hate running the ball all the time.
they do, but you know what? That Steelers offense looked like it could contend for the worst offense in the league, and they're down no Deontay Johnson this game. So
Whatever, that guy can't catch anyways.
it's true, but fuck, who else can now?
George Pickens.
Yeah, he can catch everything.
He hardly caught fuck off with week 1.
Well, yeah, that's because his quarterback's wearing 2 gloves.
Yeah, the throw's coming his way. He was catching stuff. It was just out of bounds because the ball was almost in the stands. I think he can convince me. I think I'm going to double back to the Browns.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right.
Actually, no.
Updated.
Yeah, their defense is good.
Yeah, Myles Garrett's gonna do crossovers and shit. And Zadarius Smith, fuck that guy. He was a presence, man. So, Browns for me. And that is week 2. Do we got any
Games.
what's that?
Not a lot of standout, exciting games. Chiefs,
The
Jags.
Jets Cowboys would have been sick if
Yeah, if Rodgers was playing.
yeah.
That's a bummer, man. I was actually really looking forward to see what he was going to do with the
Dude,
Jets.
the entrance and everything, him running out, the flag. I think I saw Jesus cry behind him. Like, it looked beautiful.
Fuck him. Fuck Aaron Rodgers. Okay, that guy's a piece of shit. He finally got something he deserves.
All right.
I'm surprised. I am shocked that Tristan is not on board with that.
No,
I don't think I've ever heard Tristan say one bad thing about Aaron Rodgers.
Oh,
as
my
as
God.
soon as he was done with the Packers, I always said, he's a Butte Road runner, I'm a Butte Road runner. Meet me.
I'll say this. I don't think his peyote diet is good for the bones and the muscles. Like,
I don't
he's
think
probably-
MetLife is good for football players, but lower halves of their body.
Yo, that's wild that like they're swapping out all turf for grass for the soccer. But then they're like, nope, we're going back to turf, you NFL teams. Like, you play on turf, it's fast.
Every
Like-
year that somebody ends their season at MetLife.
Multiple people end
Yeah.
their season at MetLife. But, I mean, J.K. Dobbins tore his Achilles. That's the Ravens play on grass. Like, shit happens.
It's definitely going to happen. It's just so consistent there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fair.
It's just
They do have twice as many games as any other stadium. Just
That's
throwing
also
that
true.
out there.
It's also
So-
true. Well, no, not SoFi.
That's true. Although, I mean, I guess I was going to make a joke about the attendance, but that doesn't matter.
No.
they put robots in their crowd now.
Yeah.
In case you guys saw that. Whatever the Commanders have, I'm gonna argue is the worst field ever.
No, the field had nothing to do with that. That was Lawrence Taylor murdering Joe Theismann.
And then
Oh.
The problem was
And
Lawrence
then
Taylor.
the exact same thing happening to Joe Burrow. Same fucking spot.
Yeah, but not Lawrence Taylor.
that was supernatural forces though. That wasn't the graphs.
That was Chase Young voodoo magic. Hey, did
Yeah.
anyone notice? Did Chase
Chase
Young
Young-
play this week?
No, he hurt his neck.
Oh
He had a
my
hurt neck.
god!
He had the coldest sideline look. He had a hat that he clearly cut into a visor instead of just a visor.
That is cool. I'll give him that.
Fucking
That's
super
cool. Yeah. Good
Got
for
some
him.
hats downstairs I'm about to chop up.
It's like I saw Cam Newton had a toque where he cut the top of the toque out so his fun hair could point out like a Christmas tree. It's
Damn,
fun stuff, man.
goddamn corn on a cob. That's what it looked like.
It does. 100%. All right. Anything before we bounce out of here? Closing thoughts?
We can't get worse.
I mean, we can get way worse. We did a really good job. Picking.
No, I said the week can't get. Can't
Oh, I
be-
thought you said we. I was like, Tristan, please don't tell me you played for the Bears.
No, that actually would make them worse though. That we said that. I might try harder than Chase Claypool though.
I think
I don't think I'd be as effective, but I couldn't be less effective. He was actively letting me know to the way of blocking.
Oh, boy. All right. I'm calling it.
I might
Right.
also not last as many plays as Aaron Rodgers did as a Jet.
Oh, boy. All right. See you later, folks.
Peace.
Says stop it.
Life's this game of inch. So is football. Because in either game, life or football, the margin for error is so small.
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is family.
On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that inch. We claw with our fingernails for that inch. Because we know when we add up all those inches, that's gonna make the fucking difference between winning and
Playoffs?
I'll tell you this, in any fight, it's the guy who's willing to die who's gonna win that inch. And I know if I'm gonna have any life anymore, it's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that inch.
I tell you what.
I mean, I know I'm gonna get got. But I'm gonna get mine more than I get got, though.